Jamie Green is the king of the Norisring. The Brit scores his fourth victory in Nuremberg, a record, and what a record it is. In the final corner he overtakes Martin Tomczyk and claims the 10th consecutive win for Mercedes-Benz at the street circuit.
Really proud of what I've done, and the overtakes I made on the last 3 laps were just in time. And yeah, great way to win the race for me and for Mercedes-Benz.
And everything looked set for a 1-2 for BMW. Martin Tomczyk and Bruno Spengler, fourth in the standings, were leading the field for a long time, but only end up second and third. A very strong performance, but not a victory.
Actually, it's a shame, you know, leading 75 laps the race and then losing the race last corner, last lap against a competitor. But finally, the strategy of Jamie was different than myself and Bruno drove. He had fresher and better tires, and he could catch up easily. So he just made a hard but fair move, and he got me in the last corner.
The race at the Norisring. Excitement all the time and chaos at the start. The wet, bumpy track, a giant collision right away in the first corner. Ralf Schumacher pushes Augusto Farfus, pushes Matthias Ekström, pushes Jamie Green, and at the end of the chain, points leader Gary Paffett is facing his colleagues coming towards him. The driver to benefit was the one who triggered it all. Ralf Schumacher moves up into the lead. However, his joy isn't to last long. Technical problems. The C-Coupe just switches off again and again, and Schumacher has to give it up. After his spin, Gary Paffett starts a furious recovery. The strategy, staying out on the track for a long time, drive fastest lap times, and eventually he finishes a sensational fourth. 12 valuable points for the leader in the driver's standings.
It's not bad, but it should have been better. You say we're the fastest car, so we should have won the race.
The next positive sign comes from David Coulthard. 5th place, the Mercedes stalwart scores his best result in the DTM.
I'm happy for the team. You know, it's difficult for the privateer team sometimes, but it's good if you can get a result in these difficult conditions. And obviously we benefited from the misfortune of Gary and people like that, but that's DTM racing.
The loser of the day is Audi, without any doubt. The hopes were on Matthias Ekström, but he retires right after the start crash. The best placed Audi driver is Mike Rockenfeller in 6th. A disappointing performance from the brand from Ingolstadt in their home race.
Of course, it's not the result we were aiming for here. We came here to win, that's clear. I came here to win, that's for sure. And at the end, to be P11 in qualifying was disappointing. And then in the race, I think when you start from position 11 to finish 6 is not bad at all.
The Norisring race result at a glance. Jamie Green in first place from the 2 BMWs. Andy Priel finally scores some points again by finishing 7th, and Robert Wickens can be happy with his first ever DTM points for his 9th place finish. The 2 young Spaniards, Miguel Molina and Roberto Meri, on top of the second part. After his disastrous qualifying, Timo Scheider couldn't really improve. And at the end, the 5 retired drivers. The Brits are reigning in the driver's standings. Gary Paffett in first place and HWA teammate Jamie Green getting within 26 points after his victory. Green and the 2 BMW drivers Martin Tomczyk and Bruno Spengler get past Matthias Ekström. His title chances have been extremely reduced. Halftime in the DTM. 5 races have been completed, there are 5 more to go. In between there is another real highlight. On July 14 and 15, the DTM in Munich, a battle for prestige. Points are at stake again after the Olympic break at the Nürburgring in the Eifel.